Hello and welcome to Byju's IAS. Welcome to Daily Quiz and let's look at question number 1. Statement number 1, Rapid Action Force RAF is a specialized force of the Central Reserve Police Force CRPF. Statement number 2, RAF was raised in 1992 and is headed by an officer of the rank of the Director General. Statement 3, RAF was set up to deal with riots and riot-like situations to instill confidence amongst all sections of the society and also handle internal security duty. Which of the above statement is or are correct? Yes, RAF is a specialized force of CRPF, so statement number 1 is correct. Yes, RAF was raised in 1992, but it is headed by an officer of the rank of the Inspector General, not the Director General. So statement number 2 is incorrect. And RAF, yes, it was set up to deal with riots and riot-like situations, including handling internal security. So statement number 3 is correct. So B, 1 and 3 is the right answer. What is the context? Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah laid the foundation stone for a new unit of RAF in Shivamoga district of Karnataka. Let's look at question number 2. Which of the following is correct regarding replace? The replace action package provides a strategic approach to eliminating industrially produced trans fat from national food supplies with the goal of national elimination by 2025. Statement number 2, the action package was launched by FSSAI. Statement number 3, the action package was launched in 2018. Which of the above statement is or are correct? Yes, this action package was launched in 2018, but not by FSSAI, but by World Health Organization. Yes, this package provides a strategic approach to eliminating industrially produced trans fat with the goal of global elimination, that too by 2023. That means, yes, the objective is that we should eliminate industrially produced trans fats from the food supplies globally by the year 2023. So statement number 1 is incorrect. Statement number 2 is incorrect. Which of the above statements is or are correct? Only 3D is the right answer. Let's look at question number 3. The Food Safety and Standards Authority of India is an extra constitutional non-statutory body established in 2006. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, is the administrative ministry for the implementation of FSSAI. The FSSAI has capped the amount of trans fatty acids in all foods to 3% for 2021 and 2% by 2022. Which of the above statement is or are correct? Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. Yes, it is an extra constitutional body, which means this body is not mentioned in the constitution. But it is not a non-statutory body. It is a statutory body because Food Safety and Standards Act of 2006, it has created this body FSSAI. That means this body is an extra constitutional body, but at the same time it is a statutory body. It has been created by the Act of the Parliament of 2006. So it is not a non-statutory body. Statement 1 is incorrect. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. Yes, it is the administrative ministry for the implementation of Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. But this Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, it has capped the amount of trans fatty acids, not in all foods, but only in oils and fats to 3% for 2021, 2% by 2022. So this statement is incorrect. Which of the above statements is correct? B, only 2 is the right answer. What is the context? This is today's The Hindu newspaper, the sustained fight against trans fats. And in 2018, the WHO called for the elimination of industrially produced trans fatty acids by 2023 and brought out a step-by-step guide called Replace. Another important fact can be relevant for your prelims examination. Denmark became the first country to ban trans fatty acids in 2003. If you look at, there are two broad types of trans fats found in foods. One is naturally occurring, the other is artificial. It is this artificial trans fat which is harmful. This is artificially created in industries using an industrial process. How? Hydrogen is added to liquid vegetable oils, and because of this, these oils become solid and their shelf life also increases. It is argued that these artificial trans fats, they cause cardiovascular problems, which leads to the death of 1.8 crore people in a year. That is why, although the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India has capped the amount of trans fats only in oils and fats, but there are activists who are saying in all foods we should cap the amount of trans fats. Now let's look at question number 4, statement number 1. The notorious markets list is released annually by the World Trade Organization. Statement number 2, it highlights online and physical markets that reportedly engage in or facilitate substantial trademark counterfeiting and copyright piracy. Statement number 3, the 2020 report includes for the first time a section addressing the role of internet platforms in facilitating the importation of counterfeit and pirated goods into the United States. Statement number 2 is correct. Statement number 3 is correct. C is the right answer, because this notorious markets list is not released by World Trade Organization. Instead, it is released by the United States Trade Representative. And this report has included Snapdeal and 4 other Indian shopping complexes. That's why this question is asked. And yes, this 2020 report for the first time included a section addressing the role of internet platforms in facilitating importation of counterfeit and pirated goods into the United States. Now let's look at question number 5. Which of the following statements best describe the Talamadale recently seen in the news? Is it a form of Dravidian architecture? Is it a variant of Yakshagana theatre? Is it a musical instrument associated with Hindustani style of music, or is it a regional dance form of Assam? It's a variant of Yakshagana theatre. And why is it in the news? Because of COVID-19 pandemic. Talamadale has gone virtual. Let's look at the prelims based question 2019. The service area approach was implemented under the purview of lead bank scheme. Each bank branch in rural and semi-urban area was designated to serve area of 15 to 25 villages. That was the logic behind the lead bank scheme, and the service area approach was implemented under the purview of lead bank scheme. This was the question asked in your prelims 2019. Now let's look at the fact of the day, Kukka movement. Kukka movement was a religio-political movement in Punjab. Some books say the year was 1857, that Sadhguru Ram Singh, what he did, he founded the Namdari sect, a sect under Sikhism. Although some books mention that there was somebody called Balak Singh who is the founder of the Namdari sect. But other books write that Sadhguru Ram Singh was the founder of the Namdari sect. He launched a civil disobedience movement called Kukka movement, wherein he asked his followers to boycott everything which bore the stamp of the British government. Kukka movement was the most important phase of this Namdari movement. Namdaris, they were also called as Kukkas. They were also known as Kukkas. Why? Because they would sing Gurbani in a very high pitch. And this high pitch is called Kuk in Punjabi. That is why they were called Kukkas. In the year 1872, the British executed 66 Sikh Kukkas who were blown by the cannons. Sadhguru Ram Singh was also arrested and he was exiled to Rangoon, and ultimately he died in 1885, and because of his death, Kukka movement slowly faded away. And the year was 2014. India Post released a stamp commemorating the Kukka movement. And this is the advertisement in today's Indian Express released by the Department of Information and Public Relations, Government of Punjab. That is it from our segment Daily Quiz. Thank you for being with us. Have a great day. See you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Till then, have a great time.